Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Stellaris as the Imperium of the Imperium of Man. There we go. Wouldn't let me scroll out for some reason. The Emperor protects loyal citizens, as always. Let us continue. I, for some reason, have this horrible feeling that we're at war. We're not actually at war, but I have this horrible feeling that we are for some reason. Yeah, well then. Let us continue about our merry way. Colonizing Bastionshire. Colonizing space. Defeating the Xenos, and generally having kind of a tough time dealing with all our neighbours, I mean, realistically speaking. Anyways, reminiscing like that aside, this comment I'm about to make is going to come roughly 7 videos late. But thank you. My channel erupted. Well, it's erupted is a very poor choice of word for, gaining a few dozen subscribers in one day. True. But I've gained, over the last week, as much as I gained over the last month, right? Numerically speaking, subscribers. Which is great. Now, considering last month I didn't record anything for about 2 or 3 weeks, it does not seem that impressive, yes. But overall, I mean, generally the attitude of everyone in this series and their, well, I suppose your, right? You guys, your attitude to this entire series and your willingness, I suppose, to A, look past some of my mistakes and continue watching this and, like just be generally just great guys online and just be a great audience. I highly appreciate more than I can ever express, I feel like. So, like I said, this is going to be a few videos late, but regardless, I just wanted to put it out there. Thank you all. I think I did mention something like this in my first video, but as time went past, like my first episode got over 300 views, which for those of you that know anything about YouTube, you'll know that 300 views is a big thing. It's YouTube's favorite number, apparently. If you get more than 300 views on your video, that is a very successful video. Like, that is an incredibly successful video, and yeah, to have the first episode of this get like, what, almost 500 now is baffling to me. And all positive as well. Like, I didn't get any of that bullshit. I didn't get any fuck off noob or boring or whatever. Oh yes, I did, but that's on Reddit, and Reddit doesn't count. Like, the general, like, response to the idea itself of playing as the Imperium of Man and not using any mods and that has been overwhelmingly positive, and yeah, all I can say is I am truly humbled by this entire thing. Now that we've got those pleasantries aside, let's continue committing mass genocide across the galaxy. Sure, what better way is there to resume those happy thoughts? Eh? Mass genocide. There is no crime if you do not get caught and all that. You think the Emperor is going to be court-martialed? You have no idea how mistaken you are, son. He is the court-martial. Clear this out. Build. We have plenty of minerals, so I can afford to queue things up like this and build a mining network. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell, I'm very fond of mining networks. And upgrade, then build a mining network, sorry. Clear this out. There's a bunch of jungle here I need to clear out in serious secundus. What are we doing here? Nothing. A species of ice and ice is not particularly conductive to intelligent life, or indeed life at all. Yeah, makes sense. However, some species have evolved to withstand and master this environment, and Science Officer Eugene Hill is interested in seeing just how far these being rules will go, given the introduction of some external factors. External factors. I suppose life finds a way is what he's trying to get at there, isn't he? I suppose he's right. Let us upgrade these buildings, and then move on to the next planet. What do we have here? Build that thing, and sorry, God, what's going on with me? Build a food thing there. Yes, I can't believe I'm doing it, but it's a bit of a finicky place because of the amount of there's not a lot of food there, is what I'm getting at, long story short. Then Sirius Prime, you can upgrade this. Do we... Okay, what's this place? That's a planetary capital. We cannot upgrade it. Okay. Food here is not superb, but not bad either. Let's clean these out. And then nothing to do on Holy Terror, I don't think. There is actually, we can build a Empire Capital Complex for 1,000 minerals. That is good. That is damn good. We will do that because... Mostly because it's a good thing to have, and it's a brilliant thing to have. Interstellar Railroad, yes, I am aware of it, and I'm quite fine with it being a thing. Should build a mine down there, might as well, and research, build mines over there. Oh, sorry, you're in an entirely different quadrant of the galaxy. No, build mines there. Mostly because it's a good thing to have, the Imperial Capital Complex, but it is also very fitting from both a role-playing and lore perspective. Speaking of a complex, let's see whether our friends have acquired any minerals. No, they have not. You do not have any minerals. Okay. You also don't want to trade technology with me. Makes sense. Though it does put me in a bit of an awkward position. Not too much, though. I now have sectors, and the gorgeous thing about them is you trade energy with them, right? I can give them 1,000 energy and not blink, because I know they're going to spend it wisely. That's not entirely true. They're going to mostly spend it wisely, but I guess it's the effort that counts. These are pirates. What do we do with pirates, Private? Blast them out of the sky. Or blast them out of space. In this particular example. Well, can I have the control of the camera back? Thank you. Zoom me out in the middle of nowhere. Though I always have this sense of paranoia when playing this game. No, I should probably rephrase that so you don't get me wrong. Whenever something weird happens, like that graphical glitch that we saw yesterday, or in yesterday's episode, hoping that I managed to stick to an upload schedule here and upload one each day. Pretty sure that I will be able to, but for security's sake, let's say last episode, though I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. The last episode. That graphical bug that happened when we saw huge ships in the galaxy screen here. That I always take that as a sign that some horrible event is about to happen, and I don't know, something dreadful is about to occur in the galaxy, and I'm about to pay for it or whatever. Like, I always have the worst possible case scenario in my head whenever I see something like that. This is not much different, I'm afraid. What is this? This is cold fusion reactors. With 20 energy. Yeah, we'll get this, and then I'll get, oh, the other thing, it was right there, what is it? Warp Drive 2, yes, Warp Drive 2. We'll get that afterwards. You're not doing anything, we have tons, metric tons of energy that I'm not spending anywhere, so... Quite done with building, building those. I mean, we're getting 17 with Battlefleet Terror mobilized. Consider this for a second. The entirety of my fleet is mobilized, and I'm getting great energy. Well, I'm not spending any energy, is what I'm getting at, right? Great thing indeed, look at it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Did I not send you on a... Oh, yes, I did. Survey those two systems. And you, since you've done so well there, might as well go and begin cleanup duty, yeah? Well, I kind of want you to clean up... So these are in their space, they can deal with them. What I want you to do is practice. Practice for a future war, hopefully, by cleaning up the area around backs of any and all forms of, shall we say, problematic living beings. Living or otherwise, doesn't have to be living beings. Leave this research for now. You're not very experienced. Neither of my scientists are very experienced. We truly dread and mourn the death of our previous two scientists. Speaking of which, another one died. What is he applying for? Like, what job should I be looking for? This is sociology, or society, sorry, not sociology. Well, not too far off. Society. Statecraft, isn't it? That is technically statecraft. I mean, statecraft is one part of this. It's a green. Yep, yeah, it is. Good. And... Hold on. Do you? Yes, I did. Here it is. I am supposed to reform my government. Yes, I am. Now, it is important that we click the right thing. Ruled by a divine council? No. Star Empire. Each ruler can build an oversized military station. Meh. Transcendent Empire. The ruler is worshipped as an infallible god. Now, you might think that the Imperium of Man is a star empire. I mean, it says in the name, right? Not true. The Imperium of Man is actually a transcendent empire, because it is ruled by a god. Quite literally a god, not a demi... Well, we don't know yet. My argument is that the Emperor of Mankind is a god, and I have various quite reasonable arguments to that. Namely, the fucker's been around for 100,000 years plus. That's a pretty big sign, right? Plus, okay, here's one scene. Lore from Warhammer, yes. Boring? No. For some of you, maybe. Maybe for those of you not interested in Warhammer, but you don't need to be interested in Warhammer for this. Hear me out. The Emperor of Man has built, at one point in his career, an army of super soldiers, an entire legion of them, in fact, on Holy Terror. Now, there is something you need to understand about these super soldiers. They're a bit crazy, right? They have no time to worry about stupid, puny things such as cover. They're too busy ripping the heads off of their enemies. That type of crazy, right? Now, by no means are they maniacs or whatever, they're just a bit overly aggressive in battle. Naturally, they are far more morally and well, spiritually, shall we say, resistant to foreign influences such as the warp, for example, or corruption and stuff like that. They are very strong-willed. Okay, let's say that they are far more strong-willed than any average human, and far more than even most space marines are today. The Emperor, the greatest psyker that has ever and will ever live, walks up to these hundreds of thousands of soldiers and makes them kneel. All of them. Now, pay attention to the wording. Makes them kneel. Not asks them to. They don't kneel because they love and respect him. No. Makes them kneel. Are you convinced yet? Transcendent Empire it is. God Emperor of Mankind, Hui the First. We have a Crown Prince that is Saint. It's not actually Saint. It's like what are they called? Primarch, maybe. I suppose. Even though the Emperor doesn't officially have an heir, I guess a Primarch would be his son. Yeah, makes sense. But anyways, God Emperor then. God Emperor of Mankind, Hui the First.
Construction complete.
Oh, and by the way, if I didn't put in the title myself, it will still be God Emperor because of the Transcendent Empire. Just so you know. Before we actually do anything, I would like to see what this does. Ethics Divergence -20, Edict Duration, Edict Cost. Now, this is not that good for me. Yes, it is. Never mind. It is good. My line of thinking was, what if we build this, or we get this form of government, and nobody has any ethics divergence? Luckily, though, they will, so no need to worry about that, I suppose. Build him a farm as well, and build her a research lab. There we go. What are you doing? I'll leave that be. Don't touch it, you're gonna make it explode or something equally horrible. Where are you? There you are. No, that's well, that's one of those things. I don't need more energy, trust me, I do not need more energy. Any more materials to... No, maybe... Research? I don't know, something that's not energy. There's a pirate station right there. Oh, damn, okay. There it is. It's actually been hidden in plain sight this entire time. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Am I not building anything here? I totally should be building stuff around here.
Construction complete.
Going to be a fantastic planet. Just as soon as we remove all the jungles from it and build it up into a hive city. I'll have a little fighter craft all around the place. Like boarding parties. Like, they're an actual thing. Boarding parties in other ships, and they kind of look like it. So they don't actually board anything, you know. Let's watch this magnificent show of firepower. They are trying to resist. Full credit, but I doubt they're going to be able to get past the shields. There we go. The Battlefleet Terror has destroyed a pirate station in the Procyon system and recovered its strong room module. And there we go. Recovered. Oh no! Oh no! No! Oh, he's not going to be happy about this. Admiral Fox died at the age of 76. That is hilarious. Did you... He just had a heart attack because he won. Don't argue with me. That is exactly what happened. The timing could not be more perfect. Like, the battle station explodes and he's like, yes, I've gotten rid of the pirate. And he dies. Rest in Valhalla, my friend. Rest in Valhalla. Thank you for your service. The Emperor shall not forget your, I was gonna say sacrifice. You haven't really sacrificed yourself, but yeah, I've sacrificed a lot to serve the Imperium, I suppose. You know, as Admiral for about, what, 50 years or so. So in that sense, thank you for your sacrifice of time. Yeah.
Construction complete.
Sorry. One of the finest admirals that we have ever seen. That we ever will see in the foreseeable future. I guarantee it myself. That man was a legend. Absolutely. Great admiral. No, I'm not just saying this to impress him or whatever. Legit, really was a great admiral. An incredibly good admiral. 4 stars, 3 terrific traits. No, I don't think we're gonna see one as good in the near future, unless admirals have been buffed by an incredible amount, which is also possible, but I don't think so. Did you really? My fucking god. You just signed a protection thing. Defensive pact, yeah. A defensive pact with them. Technology level overwhelming, my lord. Investigate Yov aliens. They're now guaranteeing their independence. Here's a question for you. What if, for some bizarre reason, I decide to take your planets on Sirac and there, and one more in Evicule there, and declare war on you? The Vetricius Consortium would join. That's pretty much it. You just might end up being my next enemy. Might. I'm not saying you will, but you might. The technology level being overwhelming, though, does not bode well for me. Though you never know, I suppose. Anything can happen and all that. Go and repair the ships, for crying out loud. Go and repair my ships, and then we'll talk more about what your objectives are in the nearby future. There you go. Like I said, go and clean this place up from foreign invaders, or whatever. Would like to upgrade this, and this too, eventually. There we go. Well, spending money on minerals very, very decently. Well, quite a lot of them, I suppose, is what I mean by that. Yep, upgrade this. And, can we? No, not yet. It's fine. Construction finished, that's very nice of you. Might want to save up, like, I don't know, like 500, 600 minerals and give them to our sectors, because I don't think they are... They're gonna receive a lot through their own, means of harvesting, which means they're probably not going to upgrade their buildings and stuff on time either. Generally speaking, you don't want. Ooh! The Hantak Commonwealth. Hello! You're a bunch of butterflies. A swarm of butterflies even. Big bunch of butterflies. Very powerful bunch of butterflies too. Huh. Well then.
Construction complete.
I'm thinking right now, where do I colonize next? That is what that is what is on my mind right now. Whilst these battles will look cool, they won't really serve any big overall practical purpose. And I would really like to colonize something somewhere next. You're harmless. You're perfectly harmless thus far. Asset Protection Unit, is that what your name is? Wasn't it just regular drones back in the past? Like, you know, each and every one of them didn't have special names? That is very, very possible indeed. The visuals, though. Them visuals. I'm sorry, I keep saying this every single video. But I'm truly fascinated by how gorgeous this game looks now. In comparison to what it used to be. Because right now it is a piece of art, a quite literal piece of art. Like Van Gogh would have been impressed at these colours. Claude Monet would have been impressed at the atmosphere and lighting created by these laser blasts. They'll also probably say, what the fuck is this? This is no sunset. What the hell are you drawing? Classical art jokes that I don't expect anyone in the room to get. And yet I make them anyway because I seem somewhat more intellectual when I do so. Aside from the deep psychological analysis of my character, what else is new? Not much, apparently. Quite a low amount of things. Quite a low amount of things, indeed. There's this planet. Ah, this is where the, oh, where is it? The expansion planet, yes. The expansion planet, this is where it comes in. Curus 3. Where is it? This is Curus 3. This world is within the United Zempex stars, however, so we can't get to it. Mostavon La. This is in the middle of nowhere. Which is usually a good thing. Yup, that is most definitively a good thing. It's full of some weird population. What the fuck is going? What is that? That's creepy. Very creepy. Don't exactly want to live there, I don't think. What else have you got for me? Same planet, same system, different planet. Are there two there, really? Yup, two we can colonize. There's also this place, Aslund 3. But, again, that's not under my control. Oh, fine, I suppose, you know. Which one of these is the bigger one? No, which one of these doesn't have aliens on it? More important question. There, I suppose. Broadleaf. shrub, really? Treadway. No. Gridwood. No. 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 Fincastle. Treadway. Hesperides. No. Fitzroy's shrubs. Could you stop giving the same random names? Tindis. Sure. Why not? There we go. Now. Why is this place not... Don't get me wrong, why is it not expanding? That is a rather good question. I think. Don't know. Ooh, you know what though? Would be a good idea. Embark. Land. Yeah? Though, it is a desert planet, isn't it? We don't like living on desert planets. It's only 30% habitability. But so what? Yeah? You know what I mean? So what if it's a desert planet? Hasn't stopped us before, and has certainly not stopped the Imperium of Man. Ever. Actually quite in their spirit to colonize places that really should not be colonized, like a Nostromo, for example, an infamous planet that used to exist. Take from that what you will. The planet is basically most of the time covered in darkness, so the people there don't really look human, and their eyes are all sorts of messed up. They don't have their eyes are entirely white, and they're almost blind. Or are they literally blind? I forget. I think they're partially blind. Also have deficiencies in vitamins. Incidentally, where that Primarch landed on as well, unfortunately for the residents of Nostromo. Though it was a bit of a wicked place. And again, I keep alienating my audience like this. Most of you that don't play Warhammer or haven't heard of it, or don't read at least about Warhammer lore and stuff like that, have no idea what I'm talking about. It's fine though, it's absolutely fine. Power Hub, this is a power plant, okay. Yeah, Power Hub seems sensible in a world like this. There we go. Spend all my money on that. And here, to upgrade that thing, and then move on with our lives. Down here, surely there's things to do, right? Yeah. Yeah, I guess in a way. Clean that thing out. So what, let's clean the thing next to it too. Then in Holy Terror there is quite literally nothing to do. Good. The peace deal has been broken between two. Can we see that peace deal? What does it entail? Not a lot, apparently. Not a lot. They trust me quite a bit, though they don't exactly love me because I'm genocidal. They are a vassal now, though. Would I like to support their independence? Yes, I would. I am supporting your independence. By the way, have you got any of those minerals? No? Fine. Fine. What's this? Excuse me? Why did you... See, that's what I mean when I said when I say this game is a bit creepy. Why on earth would you send me over there and zoom in and say that's where your ship is? It's just freaking me out. There's nobody does that. Who does that? Let's go over to sectors, by the way, and this is the Armageddon sector, yes. Oh, that's not under my control. Never mind. I wanted to give them that. To manage it. Apparently they do not want to. Ah, the colony ship is arriving. Excellent. We can build another cruiser. And we will. You, on the other hand, can... Are you going somewhere? Yes, I think you are. Yeah, that planet that I sent you on. Let's build another assault army on Terra. Then you're not about to organise riots, are you? Not yet. Then, what was I going to do afterwards? Ooh, these things. And we're out of minerals again. Then do I know? What do we have in the fleet? Where is it? There it is. What do we have here? 7 Dictator class, 2 Tyrant class ships. Which means I need a few more Tyrant class vessels. Really, the more expensive ones, that's the ones we need. Good. Good, actually. People might be disappointed by that, but I consider it a good thing. By the way, build another Claymore class Corvette, because I saw you lose one. What about the destroyers, though? 8 Viper, 10 Cobra. Get another Viper. Get them another Viper, and we'll build the rest as Tyrant-class cruisers. That Peace Tree fell apart. That fell apart as well. Great news for me. Doubt I'll be able to use them. Use these changes on the political field in the nearby future, but it might be extremely useful in the eventuality that I declare war on either of them, which, like I said, is not going to happen anytime soon, but will happen at one point. There we go. Is this enough? I think this is enough for one episode. Let me just check. Yep, I've lost all sense of time since this morning, because I'm actually very tired. This has been going on for long enough, though. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video, as you'll stay tuned with the series and watch the glorious mankind develop. Tell you what, let's not end it yet, though. Let's not end it in a minute or so. Hold that thought. No, seriously, though. Hold that thought. There we go. Now we can end it, because we're now establishing a colony here. Glorious, is it not? Yes, I think it is. No. Okay. That's been it for this one. Until next time, take care, bye-bye, have fun, and so on and so forth.